Since joining Business Growth School, I would tell you my revenue, I took Business Growth School back in February, March. And prior to that, I would tell you it about tripled since taking BGS. So on a monthly revenue, I'm doing, 3 times as much as I was. So I'm Matt Parker. I run Parker Physio is the name of my clinic. I'm based in San Diego, California, where I help people over the age of 50 get back to feeling active and healthy without pain pills or surgeries. I've been in business for close to 2 years now, and holy cow, I'm stuttering now, so I want to transition to BGS so bad. So I'm going to run this back one more time. So hey, I'm Matt Parker. I run Parker Physio. So my physical therapy clinic specifically services those over the age of 50 that want to be active and healthy and on the go, and they don't want to do things like painkillers or surgeries. I've been in business for close to 2 years. I am 100% cash pay. I don't accept any traditional insurances, and it's allowed me to, service the people that I like to service. And that's been with some ups and some downs and learning some things. And that's when Business Growth School kind of came into my life. Business Growth School experience and what I've got out of this program is a lot. It's incredible. So again, like before Paul and BGS or Business Growth School, I was kind of overwhelmed, to be honest. Like, didn't quite know what to do in regards to direction. It allowed me to create my core values and how I base my decisions, and it helped me kind of just give me a framework in order to make smarter choices about my business. And it created automation systems for me. So like email automation was like Chinese to me before I ever came to this, and marketing automation. So I wasn't like running around like a crazy person going from this to that. It allowed me to kind of organize my thoughts and allowed me to focus more on the patients and less so on, the crazy, ins and outs of emails and this. Like the automation just saved me a lot of headaches. Yeah, I wanted to share because I think you're on the fence right now if you're watching this, and I wanted to share because you may not know what to do at this point, right? Your business may be similar to mine. The revenues kind of staying the same. It goes up and down. You're not quite making the money you're hoping to make, and you're not quite sure what to do, but you need to do something. So I felt, it was an investment on my end. I was nervous when I clicked the button and said, okay, let's do this. And, it's probably the best thing I ever did. Again, it just kind of gave me more clarity in my business, and it's allowed me to grow significantly over a short period of time. One thing I love the most about BGS, so I would tell you it's the live calls. So it's one thing to just get like click playback whenever you're kind of free, whenever you have available time, but to be on a live call with Paul, where he's walking you through, kind of explaining, the background information. It's not just a boring PowerPoint slide. Like, you're really getting Paul and his business acumen, his business experience, and you're able to ask questions, and you're able to use the chat box, and you're able to just participate. And I think you get a better learning experience faster when it's the live calls. And that's kind of what I liked more than anything else. So I was able to interact with other business owners like myself. And again, I got way more out of it and was able to apply much more because of the live calls, as opposed to just a, classic course where it's just, watch and play at your own time. Because a lot of times, you let other things fill up your schedule, you don't get to it, then you're wasting time and you're wasting money. So I really enjoy the live calls. So the major problems I was having before the BGS program would involve, not making enough money. I mentioned that earlier. I would tell you that not having any direction of where I was going, what marketing was working, what it wasn't, or what wasn't. And again, Business Growth School just kind of gave me just more, it's like a playbook. It gives you the kind of the play-by-play of like what needs to be done in order to, again, attract patients and not doing it so much so you're not wasting time. Again, I think as a business owner, especially myself, I'm a solo practitioner. We have to wear many hats. And again, Paul's BGS program allows you to, take some of these hats off and be able to focus on more things where you're focusing on the business and you're not worrying about the small, intricate details of, the marketing stuff, the email stuff. It just kind of gives you just kind of focus and drive and direction of where you need to go. Again, just looking at that bottom line, I know it comes back to the revenue, and it shouldn't always be about money, but for me, it was just looking at it. And over the last, 3-4 months prior to BGS, it's just, I was working home health on the side as well. So I was working on my business and I was doing home health to help pay the bills. And I knew like I didn't want to be in the home health world anymore. I wanted to get out and escape. And I knew that I had to do something, and I was tired of, driving to patients' houses and doing paperwork and for stuff that wasn't helping my own business. And I knew I had to get out. So it was the combination of the revenue, and it was a combination of, me working home health, where I wanted to just focus on my business and growing my practice. And again, I knew something had to change, and that was kind of my reasoning for, signing up for BGS. Lots of things have changed since BGS, so tons and tons of stuff. So the way I communicate with patients, I would tell you, has changed because of BGS, where I used to talk a lot about pain and a lot of things that a lot of classical, we as physical therapists are trained to talk about, range of motion and stiffness, and it's talking more about, what the clients want, what our patients want. It's never just knee pain. It's being able to walk on the beach for as long as you want. It's being able to, bend over to pick up your grandkids without the fear of your back going out. So being able to communicate better with my patients has gotten me more buy-in. It's allowed me to charge higher prices. It's allowed me to grow the business the way I want to grow it, and I get happier, clients because of it. Yeah. So since joining Business Growth School, I would tell you my revenue. I took Business Growth School back in February, March. And prior to that, I would tell you it about tripled since taking BGS. So on a monthly revenue, I'm doing 3 times as much as I was, which has been awesome. I've been able to get out of home health. I'm fully focused on the business now. Of course, I still have business problems, but it's been significantly better since Business Growth School. Having Paul, being able to ask questions, all that kind of stuff. It was incredible. So my business has been awesome ever since. So yeah. So prior to Business Growth School, I was charging $150 a session and struggling to get that $150 a session. After taking BGS, after getting the benefit of the group and the community, and kind of getting their support, I got the confidence to raise them up to $250. And again, now I'm significantly busier than I was at $150. It's increased the revenue, of course. It's just been awesome. So I feel I have control now, where I feel like I didn't have as much control prior to taking BGS. Now I feel like I actually have control over my business and what my day-to-day life looks like. The impact that it's had on my business and what it's meant to me has been incredible. So I would tell you the 2 biggest ones are, acquiring more patients, again, having the systems in place in order to, bring them in, how to better communicate with patients. That's all because of BGS. My bottom line revenue, things are going in the right direction because Business Growth School has allowed me to give me the skill set in order to better, just communicate better, make better decisions about my business, and again, more clarity within my business. So, and it's meant the world, because again, I started this business so I can help people, so I can, provide a better life for me and my family. And, that's kind of what the plan is. And I'm going in the right direction because of this program. Yeah. So my big goal with Business Growth School was to definitely increase bottom line revenue, but just to have more sanity. And again, with the revenue, it also, with the automation would be the top 2 things for me. It allowed me to, when you have a little bit more bottom line revenue, you have a little bit more comfort. You can make better decisions. You have more time to make more decisions. You can invest in things, automation like Infusionsoft and things like that to help, grow your practice in the way that you want to grow it. So those are the 2 big things for me that have, helped me get my business to where it is now. So, which is much better off than, a year ago. If you are currently on the fence of doing Business Growth School, I would tell you right now, just absolutely do it. It's nerve-wracking at first. You're going to be a little bit on the fence, to do the right thing. But if you go through the modules, you put in the work, you apply it, your business will absolutely change. You will change the person. It'll just more than just change your business. It'll change you as a human being. And that's kind of why I felt it's done for me. I think you absolutely should do Business Growth School. So it's just, if you're stuck and you feel like you don't know where to go, it's going to give you some clarity. It's going to give you some guidance. It's going to tell you, how to, again, make better decisions about your business. It always comes back to making the best decisions possible, what marketing you should be focusing on, what emails, what, your core values, all that kind of stuff, your patient experience. Business Growth School goes over all that in depth, in detail, with PDFs, it's awesome because, Paul and his team kind of, hold your hand through the process. So it's not as intimidating. Overwhelm is always the word. And there might be some slight overwhelm at the beginning, but again, if you take it piece by piece, day by day, and start applying it, like, your business will grow, I promise you. Goughs Business Growth School, worth the money I invested in it. And I would tell you, it's more than just helping your business, it's helping you as the business owner. Like, Business Growth School helped me become a smarter business owner. It's helped me make better decisions about my business. And it's more than just, yes, the systems are great and I absolutely love all that kind of stuff. But what I realized, like, reflecting back, it's just helped me as a human being just make better choices. It's provided more clarity. It's allowed me to do more things without killing myself with it. It's allowed me to work on the right things at the right time, as opposed to just working on everything and not getting anything done. It's given me more focus. And again, it's allowed me to, be a better business owner and just to become a better person to make smarter choices. Besides the money portion of it, like, yes, it is an investment, absolutely, but it's whether or not it's going to work for you. And you're always nervous about, did I make the right decision? And, you get that buyer's remorse there a little bit. And I would tell you, if you're going through that right now and you're listening to this, that part is normal. You know what I mean? Everyone goes through that process, but I'm telling you, if you do it, you'll get what you need out of it. Like, just put in the work day by day, just chop away at it a little bit, and it'll slowly, incrementally improve you as a business owner and your business itself. How do I feel about the decision now? Great. It's been incredible. So again, not only do you get, the BGS program, you also get involved in Paul's community. I can't say enough about Paul's group. The Facebook group's absolutely amazing. If you have any questions, you have any problems, you want to share your wins, like, everyone is there. Everyone has been through the same problems you had, whether it be staff, whether it be marketing, whether it be, technical stuff, and you got to ask small questions about, your CRM. The Facebook group has been absolutely crucial with BGS. So it's more than just, the modules in this and getting Paul, you also get the group itself to help kind of push you and give you confidence to, do the right thing for your business. You can run a business that's fun to run, and you can run a business that's not such a headache and it's not, making you miserable. You can run things more efficiently. You can run things better. You can make more money and not put in, I don't want to say you're not putting in less work, but you're doing the right work at the right time. And that's what Business Growth School allowed me to do. So it's allowed me to do the right things at the right time in the right way, to improve my profits and to decrease stress on me and make sure I'm not taking work home, in the middle of the night. And it's allowed me more freedom, so in my personal life. So it's just gotten me, on the path of where I want to go to financial freedom, which I think is all of our goals. It might be for different reasons, but that, we're all in business in order to, reach certain goals. And it's Business Growth School is definitely getting me on the path to go there. The one thing I want you guys to know, if you're a physical therapist, business owner, you're watching this, like, Business Growth School, it's going to show you how to run a business more efficiently. Like, in school, we're not taught marketing, not taught sales. And Paul breaks it down with scripts, and he breaks it down with PDFs, and he allows you to, better understand why this automation is important, and better understand, why you're doing the things that you're doing, so you can, again, make better choices for your business and, again, reach those goals that we're all trying to reach. We all, are hoping for financial freedom. Our reasonings might be different, for family, for freedom, or for more time. Whatever it is for you, I would tell you that this program allows you to just, again, run the business more efficiently, making smarter decisions. So you're not working harder to get where you want to go. You're working smarter.